Did you know if you drop a like and subscribe in the next 5 seconds, nothing will happen but it will put a giant smile on my face? The Fortnite Collision event is about to happen in just a few days, and with that said, as we know, it's going directly into downtime, and then the first thing we're going to be seeing of Fortnite after downtime lifts is the Season 3 trailer, as we not only have the Battle Pass leaked and confirmed now thanks to, well, the final stage of the robot being built in the lobby, and it being revealed the June crew pack is this Mecha Strike Commander, with Fortnite giving us a jigsaw puzzle of teasers to put together to actually illustrate directly what's going to be going down in the live event, or the objective. Believe it or not, we have all the sequences and stage for the gameplay and cinematic leaked, which for those that don't know, again directly contributes toward what the title of today's video is, the Season 3 trailer, and what's going to be displayed in that, as they're both linked. So with that said, it's a no-brainer, as we're going to be showcasing a Season 3 concept trailer at the end, which correlates to all the leaks we're going to be going over, so make sure to not miss the full thing of that. And also, at a random moment in today's video, in all videos on the lead up to Season 3, I'll be hiding a random 1000 V-Bucks code, so one of you can get the Battle Pass. All I'm saying is make sure you subscribe for future videos, because these will be going quick, guys, with the Naughty Squad being on point every single day. And speaking of Season 3 releasing with a new Battle Pass, one favour you can do me, as it's 100% free to do right now and takes 2 seconds, is enter code FM1 inside the Fortnite item shop. You guys already know this not only puts a giant smile on my face, but cheers up my pug Gus too, who's been kinda sad about the fact he knows that 70% of all eyes watching right now are not subscribed. With that said, hit the big red button right now, as we're on our final push to 2.5 million or 2.5 million subscribers, and after all, it only benefits you, as I do give different subscribers every single day, which, as you can imagine, very soon is going to be hundreds of the Season 3 Battle Pass. So if you ever want to receive something, simply make sure you subscribe to the channel with all notifications turned on, and then comment your Epic Games ID down below and let me know what you'd like to receive, so perhaps you could be gifted like this on screen in front of hundreds of thousands of eyes to see in the next video. But with that said, now enough messing around, we've got a ton of live event details to reveal to you guys, how that's linked to the trailer and what characters are going to be included within it, so make sure of course you don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere.
I'm not, I'm sitting on my
Don't
back.
go anywhere.
Okay, so as for the structure of today's video, we're going to be starting out with the Season 3 leaks and how they've been proven to be true since they initially started pouring out. All the teasers and leaks for what's going to be happening in the event put out there by Epic Games, whether it's in the files or across social media, and then also, of course, once you guys have understood that, we're going to be showcasing the trailer, which is really cool, so don't miss the full thing. So diving straight into everything Season 3 trailer related, of course the first thing that poured out was before the Collider was implemented, believe it or not, and this was not due to a Fortnite update, as you're seeing from the background right now. It was revealed on an Unreal Engine live stream, as there was a folder stating C3S3_Vader and also C3S3_Jones. Just before the live stream did occur, 2 data miners were posting all across Twitter specifically as a social media that not only would Darth Vader be coming to the game from an inside source they were told, but also Indiana Jones. Everyone was conflicted upon seeing this for the first time about what it meant for Fortnite Season 3, whether Darth Vader was going to be the secret unlockable skin, kinda like Prowler we have this season, or whether Season 3 was going to be entirely Star Wars themed, although data miners again around the time were stating this wasn't going to be the case, even despite Donald Mustard, the CCO of Epic Games, teasing largely that Star Wars was going to be a large forefront of Season 2's ending and also Season 3, which we're going to be diving more into, Donald Mustard and what he's teasing later in the video. And as the days, if not weeks, passed, we eventually met the 20.40 update, where we were expecting something like this structure, what Dr. Sloan was holding up in this loading screen, to be implemented, and it was being a new Doomsday device, revamped off of what Midas initially created for one, called the Collider. In case you haven't been following the Resistance quests over the past few weeks, of course now with us pushing back the imagined order to only the Collider POI and Command Cavern being their base of operation, it's safe to say their backs are against the wall in this war between the imagined order and the Seven, or the Resistance being us and the Seven. This of course is the reason for the Collider being constructed, as it's their last chance to ultimately end this war and reality as a whole by activating it fully once the timer ends in the lobby, and can be seen, well, directly high in the sky, not above the Collider, but still is in-game. You may have been lucky enough to spot a direct live event development in-game of these pulsations of the Collider shooting energy into the sky, which is going to be happening more frequently as we approach the live events. This kind of reminds me of Chapter 1 Season 9's final showdown, not just because of the mecha robot, but the 0 point, as that also pulsated more vigorously as it destabilized further and further until this happened in the Season X trailer. Anyways, if you don't happen to witness one of these moments in-game, don't forget, as a part of the recent Resistance quest, we can see kind of how the live event is going to be starting on the hologram table, and with this being the IO's plan, we haven't even touched on the Seven yet, of which you've literally seen right in front of your eyes for those that don't know anyways. In the lobby, before you're entering a game, silently being constructed, all stages on screen right now, of the Mecha Team Leader robot by Paradigm, which isn't on our Fortnite island, rather so. A location that Donald Mustard has teased in his Twitter bio to be called the Ice Moon, where the Seven seem to have a secret base. Many people are starting to question if this is the same moon that we see fall and rise on the Fortnite island, depending on what time of day it is. However, I honestly don't think this is the case, considering it seems to be outside the loop entirely. And for those that don't know what the loop is, well, it's literally the Fortnite island, both flip sides, whether what one is in the water or not is contained in this kind of dimension bubble that you see in the Chapter 3 trailer. Either way, despite data miners revealing all the gameplay sequences of us not only being on the Fortnite island at certain moments, but also going to this ice moon, whether it's in the loop or not, from going into a moon pod, as you can see the coding right here, and also exiting it. Believe it or not, the reason for this being is because of what the origin states right here about him having doubts once the Paradigm has constructed the Mecha Team Leader again, which now is fully ready. He doesn't think she's going to pilot it and says the following:
"If she refuses to help, we'll still need a pilot. And you've proven your loyalty to all of us."
This almost confirms that we're going to be manning, driving, or even just inside the Mecha Team Leader robot in this live event, whether it's for us actually being involved or participating, fighting off waves of enemies, or just in a cinematic kind of like what happened in the end event, with a mixture of both. And with the final touches being done to the Mecha Team Leader as of today when I'm recording, May 31st, 2022, as there's a clear revamp difference from the previous one that was involved in the final showdown, this is where things get actually crazy. Leading back to the Season 3 Battle Pass and Darth Vader specifically, and other characters of the sort that got leaked, such as Indiana Jones in this Unreal Engine live stream. Whilst this was on the back burner and not many people were talking about it until, well, a moment around a week ago when this Battle Pass image was leaked, as it looks so realistic in terms of the lighting, the character models, and everything other of the sorts. This was initially posted to 4chan, where data miners then found it on and posted it all over Twitter, including myself. Of course, don't forget this was before the Mecha Team Leader was fully constructed and still had the paintwork of the previous final showdown one in our lobby, which of course gave us an early look also as to the June crew pack skin. However, people deem this to be fake due to, well, the spacing of this character against the border of the Fortnite crew pack image box. It's safe to say as of today, as I'm sure you've all seen across social media, the Mecha Striker Commander, being this robot, is the June crew pack, and the exact same image was decrypted out of the files displaying the skin as a cosmetic. Of course, with this being real, with the leaks backing up that Darth Vader is real, also alongside Indiana Jones coming to Fortnite in Season 3, even with this skin finally being put into game as a character model off of the Fortnite surveys that have been releasing, with skins on that Epic Games keep plucking them off and implementing into the game, it's safe to say it's 100% confirmed now that this is the official Chapter 3 Season 3 Battle Pass. But how does that correlate to the Season 3 trailer? Well, of course, with us entering this live event and going into an extended downtime, meaning around 12 hours before it lifts and we're introduced again to Fortnite for the first time in Season 3, in the Season 3 trailer cinematic, it's going to be leading off of the aftermath of the Fortnite live event we're about to enter, being Collision, introducing us to all of the brand new Battle Pass characters, if not the main ones, such as Darth Vader. Of course, this then means, again, as I previously said, what happens in this event is going to be setting up what occurs or is made sense of in the Season 3 trailer, which we have revealed blueprints for in these teaser images that Fortnite keep kind of revealing to add to this jigsaw puzzle, which currently looks like this. However, somebody's made a very realistic concept, I don't know if this is real or not, looking like this, which reveals that the Ice Moon is indeed outside of the loop, which obviously is this with the Chapter 3 island inside and the Chapter 2 island underwater now as it's flipped over. And even crazier yet, considering it's been revealed we're going to be in some sort of moon pod on this Ice Moon at some point, what if I told you that it looks like we're going to be starting the event on the Ice Moon itself instead of the Fortnite island? Of course, this would not only make sense of why they've added this Ice Moon lobby, giving us our first look as to what the kind of scenery of it in space looks like. However, it would also make sense of the directional arrows on this teaser image, and I'm going to use the concept finish one as an example leading to the loop or the Fortnite island for Chapter 3 Season 3 itself. And even furthermore evidence to support this is a leaked lobby animation entering the LTM that we've never seen before when directly going into the game mode waiting for the live event to occur, which will look like this, almost as if we go down a secret tube and then we appear on the outside of this Ice Moon glass on this Ice Moon itself. And considering this battle's going to be occurring from within and outside the loop, being both on the Ice Moon for definite, whether we're starting out on it or not, and the Fortnite island at certain points, point. I think this is going to be making sense of how Darth Vader is arriving, as he may detect destruction occurring within the multiverse, as Fortnite ultimately is that with other franchises involved, and so makes his way to the Fortnite Island, which is directly what we see for the first time in the Season 3 trailer. But one thing we haven't covered, which everybody is wanting to know when they'll be returning due to the quest teasing this with the mounds around the map and the Clomber is returning, is the return of Clombos, the wildlife creatures themselves. Who knows, maybe they are included in the Season 3 cinematic trailer itself or not. I definitely think it would be a really nice touch and keep people interested or paying attention. But with that said, now speaking of trailers, with all those leaks mentioned, I want you guys with all that context to watch this full very short trailer, which will now make sense. Before I stop talking and play it, of course make sure you subscribe to the channel with all notifications turned on so that you don't miss out on future uploads or 1000 V-Bucks codes contained within the videos until Season 3 releases. And leave a like on this video if you enjoyed and want to keep referring back to it. But without any further ado, I present to you this amazing Season 3 trailer.
Back up. We need backup. Paradigm, do you read? We must secure the hatch. Do not let them open the portal.